Level 1, Reactive Agents. At least some of you humans have talked to a bot that feels smart for a second and then completely forgets everything you just said, right? It's my favorite one because we both have a 5-second memory, but yeah, that's a reactive agent. These guys live completely in the moment. No memory, no learning, no planning. You give it an input and it gives you an output. That's it. Technically, a reactive agent works as a direct input-output mapping system. It takes the current input, processes it through a fixed set of rules or a trained model, and immediately produces a response without storing any past states or updating its behavior. There's no internal memory buffer, no feedback loop, and no state tracking. Each interaction is independent, meaning the system doesn't retain context across requests. Think of it like a calculator. You punch in numbers, and it spits out an answer instantly. But ask what you typed 10 seconds ago, blank. It doesn't care, it doesn't remember, it just reacts. And you've definitely seen these in real life. Those super basic customer support chatbots that just match keywords. Reactive. Spam filters that block emails based on fixed rules. Reactive. Even simple automated systems that follow a script step by step. They're all operating like this. They're just limited. They follow rules really well, but only in the exact moment they're programmed for. It's like a traffic light. It switches from green to red perfectly on time, but it has zero clue if there's traffic or not. But what about the ones that don't forget? Level 2, Memory-Based Agents. Instead of treating every input like it's the first time, they look at the whole conversation and connect the dots. Think of this as the sharp tracking dogs of the AI world. These agents store past interactions as context, either in short-term memory, like the current conversation window, or longer-term memory, like saved user preferences or embeddings in a vector database. When you give a new input, the system retrieves relevant past data, combines it with the current prompt, and feeds it into the model. That way, the AI responds based on what it knows about you so far. So if you mentioned a peanut allergy earlier, that context gets pulled back in and influences the output, preventing dumb recommendations. Now imagine your favorite waiter at a restaurant. Not only do they take your order, but they remember what you liked last time, your preferences, and maybe even your usual timing. So instead of just asking, they suggest something better. That's exactly what these agents do. You've already seen this in action too. Assistants like ChatGPT that follow your conversation flow, Netflix-style recommendations that learn what you watch, or even your phone suggesting your usual commute right before you leave. That's memory at work. Now, compared to level 1, this is a big jump. These agents still react, but now they also use history to fine-tune those reactions. They feel smoother, more relevant, more human. But is remembering the past actually enough to make AI truly intelligent? Not really, because memory helps you respond better, but it doesn't help you decide what to do next, and that's where the next level comes in. Level 3. Goal-based agents. What if instead of telling AI what to do step by step, you just gave it a goal and it figured everything out on its own? That's exactly what goal-based agents do. You don't guide every move. You just say something like, "Book me the cheapest weekend trip," and this thing starts thinking ahead, checking flights, comparing hotels, calculating costs, and putting it all together. Technically, tools like AutoGPT follow a structured loop called Plan, Execute, Reflect. First, the model interprets the goal and converts it into a structured objective, often using prompts and internal reasoning. Then it generates a step-by-step plan, breaking the goal into smaller tasks like searches, API calls, or computations. During execution, it uses tools like web browsing, code execution, or file operations to complete each step. After every action, it evaluates the results, updates its context or memory, and decides the next step. This loop continues iteratively until the goal is achieved or no better actions are found. Now compare that to what we saw before. Level 1 just reacts. Level 2 reacts and remembers. But level 3? This is the first time an agent actually plans with intent. But what if an AI didn't just follow a goal, but actually learned from its mistakes and got better over time? That's when things go from smart assistant to something that starts feeling dangerously close to independent intelligence. Level 4, Learning Agents. All right, Now we're stepping into a whole different league, because this is where AI stops just doing things and starts getting better at them. What if your AI assistant didn't just complete a task, but actually improved every single time it did it? That too without a treat. Sounds unreal, but this is what learning agents do. Every time they act, they look at what worked, what failed, and then tweak their approach for next time. Think of it technically like a continuous feedback loop. The agent takes an action based on its current model or policy, then receives feedback. This could be a reward signal, an error, or user interaction data. It compares the outcome with what it expected, calculates whether it's a loss or a reward, and updates its internal parameters to reduce mistakes or increase success next time. Over many iterations, this process, act, evaluate, adjust, gradually improves performance, allowing the agent to make better decisions in similar situations. You see this in things like game-playing AI, such as AlphaGo, that trained through thousands of matches, or recommendation systems like Netflix and Spotify that slowly figure out your taste better than your friends do. And the loop here is simple but powerful. Act, observe feedback, update. That's it. But that loop turns a decent system into something insanely sharp over time. Now compare this to level 3. Goal-based agents can plan and execute, but they stick to their strategy. Learning agents, they upgrade the strategy itself. They get faster, smarter, and more efficient the more they run. But now imagine if an AI didn't just chase one goal and improve at it, but could juggle multiple goals at the same time. Level 5. Autonomous/multi-agent systems. This is it. Final evolution. We've gone from dumb reactive pups to trained learning dogs that pick up new tricks. And now, we're talking about a full-on AI pack, working together like a coordinated team. Not one AI assistant, but an entire AI company working for you 24/7. That's exactly what this level is. Not one agent, but multiple agents, each with a specific role, all working together. This works like a coordinated system of specialized agents connected through shared memory and messaging. The researcher agent gathers data using APIs, web queries, or databases and stores the results in a common workspace, like a vector database or shared state. The planner agent reads that data, breaks the main goal into smaller tasks, and decides the sequence of actions. The executor agent then uses tools like email APIs, scripts, or dashboards to carry out those tasks. As each step completes, results are fed back into the shared memory, and agents communicate through messages or event triggers, constantly updating each other so the system can adjust and keep moving toward the goal in real time. And yeah, this is why people are already experimenting with AI running workflows, managing operations, even handling parts of businesses. But hold up, there's a catch. If all this sounds insanely powerful, why do most AI agents today still feel kinda underwhelming? Real versus fake. AI agents. Because a lot of them aren't real agents at all. They're just dressed up chatbots. If something only talks, gives suggestions, rewrites text, answers questions, but never actually takes action in other systems, that's not a true agent. That's just a smart interface. A real agent understands goals, makes decisions, uses tools, and follows through, without you holding its hand every step of the way. And stepping back for a second, this whole ladder shows where things are heading. We're not in some sci-fi AI replaces humans world yet, but we are in the phase where AI quietly handles the boring stuff: scheduling, research, repetitive tasks, so you can focus on the big picture moves. And trust me, human, this dog's calling it now. The people who learn how to use these agents early, they're gonna have an unfair advantage in this new AI-powered world. Quick question, which level of AI agent surprised you the most? And which one do you think we'll all be using daily soon? Drop it in the comments. I'm sniffing for the smartest answers. And hey, if you're not secretly a robot pretending to be human, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. At the end, pick your path, my hand-picked NPU video, or whatever YouTube thinks you'll love next. Choose wisely.